This video is on what if Naruto is taken to train with all 10 Espada and returns to Konoha 7 years later part 2. The like goal for this video is 30 likes. Sooner the like goal is met, sooner I will upload the next part for this what if. If you enjoyed this what if, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Disclaimer, I don't own Naruto nor this fanfic. Naruto was a bit anxious today. Why? Because today was the day where he would get put into a Genin team. He just hoped he didn't get put into a group of morons, primarily Sasuke and Sakura. If at all possible, he especially hoped he didn't get the both of them. Okami, he prayed that he didn't have those two. He hoped he would get put with a team of people like Hinata and Shino. Those two had some sense in their heads. He would take Shikamaru at this point, though he found his a bit annoying. Naruto was at least on good terms with him. His thought process was disrupted when he got off to the classroom. Ruka came into the classroom a few minutes later to address the class. Welcome class. First off, I would like to congratulate all of you for passing and becoming Genin. As you know, this means that you will now be put into teams of 3 and will carry out mission with both your teammates and your sensei. Now, for the team assigning. Team 1 will be a broken bar, Ruka said as he announced several teams. This continued until he got to Team 7. Team 7 will be Naruto Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno, and Sasuke Kaya, said Ruka, as he saw Naruto just put his head down in anger. Kami, you have cruel sense of humor, Naruto thought to himself as he raised his head and looked at Sasuke and Sakura, seeing that they weren't too happy about the pick either. Rocker 1600 note, one of my 2 favorite funny moments in this story was laughing and thinking, yes he or she, it does, Naruto. The rest of the teams were announced, and were soon picked up by their respective senseis. Only Team 7 was left, and Naruto was getting pretty tired of waiting for a sensei that, to be perfectly blunt, probably couldn't teach him much. People far more powerful than anyone in Konoha, or the entire Shinobi planet for that matter, had trained him personally. His squad leader would probably favor the Uchiha and spoil the little punk with jutsus. Naruto had to drown out these thoughts as they were making him sick to his stomach. Naruto was interested, however, to see just how he fared against a Jonin. Where is he? He couldn't have gotten lost, could he? Sakura asked as she wondered what was taking their squad leader so long. Sakura, it's bad enough that I am stuck on the same team as you. Please don't make things worse by annoying me with your useless blabber, Naruto said as Sakura an angry look in response. What did you say, you ignorant ba? Sakura said before Naruto gave her one of those remember what I can do to you looks, silencing her. HMPH, Sasuke said, annoyed at both his teammates and wishing he didn't have to wait around. The classroom door opened a couple of hours later to reveal a man with gray hair, a mask that covered half of his face, a standard Jonin outfit, and a headband that covered one of his eyes. He walked in and briefly observed the 3 Genin. Okay, you 3 are with me. Come outside so we can talk a little, the man said as the young ninja got up and followed him outside. Okay, now I'm going to ask you guys about what you like, things you hate, and your dreams about the future. I'll start off. I'm Kakashi Hatake. I have no desire to tell you my likes and dislikes or broken bar my dreams for the future. A broken bar. My broken bar is for my hobbies. A broken bar. I have lots of hobbies. A broken bar, Kakashi said while Naruto and the others had anime sweat drops on their heads. Well, that was a broken bar informative, Naruto thought to himself as he looked at Kakashi lazily. Okay now, blonde kid, tells us a little bit about you, Kakashi back as Naruto regained his focus and straightened out his back. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. I like ramen and hanging around with my friends. I hate people who are annoying and anyone who threatens my village and my friends. My dream is to one day become the strongest Nina and become Hokage, Naruto said as Kakashi nodded at the son of his late sensei. He's certainly gotten much more powerful than even I am, Kakashi noted as he told Sakura to tell the about herself. My name is Sakura Haruno. I like, giggles, well the person I like, giggles, is Sasuke. I hate Naruto and others who don't like Sasuke. My dream is to be a great shinobi, Sakura said while annoying both Naruto and Kakashi in the process. Oh perfect, a fangirl, Kakashi thought before he told Sasuke that it was his turn. My name is Sasuke Kaya. I hate a lot of things, and I don't particularly like anything. What I have is not a dream, because I will make it a reality. I'm going to restore my clan, and kill a certain someone, he said. Sakura began to look worried while Naruto just shook his head. Revenge, the one thing that will make anyone a pain in the ass, Naruto thought to himself as he looked at Sasuke. Kakashi looked at Naruto's expression and realized that his thought probably matched his own thought about what Sasuke just said before he continued his little lecture. Okay then, tomorrow I'm going to give you guys a little exercise I use with my teams. So get some rest and meet me at the training field. I would also advise that you don't eat anything in the morning if I were you, Kakashi said before he left to leave his students to their thoughts about his advice. Sakura and Sasuke were both worried. Naruto, on the other hand, was not fazed by Kakashi's warning in the slightest, as he already knew that Kakashi was bluffing. You might have these other two fooled, but you'll soon find that I'm much sharper than that, Naruto thought as he headed back to his apartment. The next morning Naruto woke up and ate a plentiful breakfast before he made his way to the training ground. Sakura and Sasuke showed up a few seconds later, their stomachs growling from not having eaten. They left the training ground the previous day. Naruto mentally chuckled at the pathetic sight of them both. After a couple of hours Kakashi finally showed up to give them their task. Good morning everyone. Today's exercise will be a simple one. All you have to do is take one of these two bells from me. The two who managed to take a bell pass the test, while the one who didn't get a bell will be tied to one of those posts there, Kakashi said as he held up the two bells. That's it? And here I was thinking that this would be a little bit challenging, Naruto said while popping his neck. I thought that we would be fighting or something, Sasuke said while Sakura nodded in agreement. You may think it is so simple, but I haven't told you this next bit. If you don't get one of the bells, you also won't get any lunch at the end, Kakashi said, getting surprised looks from both Sasuke and Sakura. That's why you didn't want us to eat this morning, Sakura said before Naruto gave a slow clap. And the light finally turns on, Naruto said sarcastically, getting an angry glance from Sakura. Getting back to what I was saying, that punishment pales next to the last bit yet, Kakashi said. Sasuke's eyes widened when he heard this while Sakura gulped. The tension in the air grew as Kakashi waited a few seconds before he continued. Whichever two of you get a bell will continue on to do another exercise, while the one who failed to get a bell will not only fail the test, he or she will be sent back to the academy immediately. This training exercise is actually an extremely difficult post-academy exam with a failure rate of over 66%. In other words, out of the 27 graduates this year, only 9 will be chosen to become Jonin, Kakashi declared. He took a moment to mentally enjoy the reactions from Sasuke and Sakura before he saw that Naruto wasn't even phased in the least. I see. That's very clever, Kakashi. If it wasn't for my time training at Las Nashas, I wouldn't have figured out what you really want from us. Too bad these two wouldn't bother agreeing to it, Naruto thought to himself. Kakashi guessed that he either felt that his strength would be enough to beat him, or, from he could tell from Naruto's expression, that he already figured out what the true purpose of this test really was. Shaking off these thoughts, Kakashi refocused his attention to the 3 graduates. Alright, you 3. I want you guys use whatever means to take these bells, and that includes the use of any ninja tools and jutsus. If not prepared to kill me, you won't get the bells. Understood? Kakashi asked. The Jonin nodded in agreement. It's time to see how I fare, Naruto thought as he readied himself for battle. Ready? Go. Kakashi said while Sakura and Sasuke scattered. Naruto stayed put, crossing his arms. I have no intention of hiding and waiting. I'm going to see right now if I can hang with one of the best Konoha has to offer, Naruto said. He cracked a smile as Kakashi readied himself. I've actually wanted to see what you can do as well, Kakashi said while pulled out an orange book from one of his pouches. What are you doing? Naruto asked, raising an eyebrow at his sensei. Finding out what happens at the end, Kakashi said as he saw Naruto's face drop to the ground. Anyways, Naruto said before disappearing in a flash step. What the? Kakashi said before looking up to see Naruto with one leg raised vertically in the air. Hollow leg drop. Naruto yelled as he brought his leg down on Kakashi, causing a huge crater in the process. Holy crap! Sasuke and Sakura thought to themselves, with their jaws on the floor, as they witnessed the immense power Naruto had just displayed. When the dust settled, Naruto stood over a log that was broken in half. A substitution jutsu? This guy is quick on his feet, Naruto said as he looked around for his sensei. I have to admit I wasn't expecting that from him. I guess I won't be able to fight and read a book at the same time with him on my heels, Kakashi thought to himself as he hid in the tree from his student. He also decided to put his book back into its pouch. How in the name of Kami did you get so strong, Baka? Sakura asked as she and Sasuke came out of hiding and walked to Naruto. Years of intense training and a drive not fueled by revenge, Naruto said, having clearly directed the second part of his comment at Sasuke. Are you saying that my way is wrong? That I shouldn't punish the man responsible for my clan's destruction? Sasuke asked while Naruto just shook his head. You just don't get it, Naruto said while Sasuke began to walk away. Whatever, I'm gonna go find Kakashi and get my bell, Sasuke said before he disappeared, leaving Naruto and Sakura by themselves. Sasuke will definitely get a bell. He'll also help me get one too, Sakura said, to which Naruto just rolled his eyes. That idiot won't get a bell with that kind of attitude. Heck, even if he did manage to beat Kakashi, he still wouldn't get a bell, Naruto said with a smile while Sakura looked at him with confusion. What do you mean? Sakura asked while Naruto still smiled. This is what I mean, Naruto declared, holding up both bells. When did you get those? Sakura asked, shocked at the sight of the bells. When I disappeared, I snatched the bells quickly and then moved above Kakashi. I'm actually surprised he didn't notice, he said while Sakura's eyes sparkled at the bells. So I guess I have to beat you to get the bells. Let's do this, Sakura getting ready only to get laughed at by Naruto. As much as I would love to smear you across the ground, you're still my teammate, Naruto said to Sakura as he tossed her a bell and started to walk off. Why just give it to me so willingly? Sakura asked as Naruto turned around and looked at her. Because you'll need it more than me, he said before flash stepping away, leaving Sakura lost in thought. Naruto searched around for Sasuke. He expected to see him fighting Kakashi, but he found something else. Sasuke was neck deep in the ground, having been put there because of Kakashi. Naruto had to fight the urge to snicker at the prodigy's situation. So I guess you didn't get a bell, huh? Naruto said. This got him Sasuke's attention, as well as a frown. I almost had him. What do you want, loser? Sasuke asked, while Naruto stood a few inches from his face. Your goal to get revenge for your clan isn't going to get you anywhere, Naruto replied. Sasuke was shocked at what Naruto just said. I have to avenge my clan. What do you know about it? Sasuke asked while Naruto just looked at him with a calm and collected expression. I don't know what it's like to lose your whole clan, but if you continue to go down this path of revenge, it'll almost consume you in the end. Then what will you do? Naruto asked as Sasuke simply smirked at him. Here's my answer, loser, Sasuke said before proceeded to spit on Naruto's sandals. Oh well, can't say I didn't try. You don't deserve this, but I really don't care, Naruto said as he tossed the second bell in front of Sasuke. When did you get that? Sasuke asked. Naruto just flash stepped away again without responding. Naruto landed on a tree, where a certain masked, orange book reading Jonin was sitting on a branch. Kakashi put his book away and started to slowly clap. I'm impressed that you were able to get those bells in such a short time, Kakashi said as Naruto sat down on the tree branch. You should have at least attempted to use your Sharingan, though it would have at least made things more interesting, Naruto said to Kakashi before taking a moment to mentally smirked at the Jonin's reaction. How did he? Never mind, I even want to know, Kakashi thought to himself as he regained his composure. Anyways, I'm just surprised that you didn't stop me or try to get the bells back, Naruto said as Kakashi sat down next to him. I wanted to see what you would do with them. So, why did you give those to the bells? Kakashi asked while Naruto thought back at his time in Las Noches. Flashback, somewhere within Las Noches, Hugo Mundo, you really think that you can take me? Opaxai asked, enraged that Mila Rose would even try to take her on. Heck yeah, I could, unicorn weakling, Mila Rose said as she got face to face with Opaxai. You two fighting all the time is so childish and trivial, Sung Sun said, getting angry looks from the other two as a result. What did you just say? Opaxai asked, getting even madder because of the comment. Naruto, meanwhile, watched as the three Fraction members fought amongst themselves from the top of a nearby tower. He saw Hannibal walking behind him. Why do they constantly fight amongst themselves, Hannibal-sama? They have to work together as a team with you and the rest of the Rancor, but all they do is fight each other, Naruto said as Hannibal walked up to him and to his right side. You are right, they do fight amongst themselves a lot, but they still work together because of their loyalty on me. Loyalty is the key for any team to work together for a united goal, Hannibal said as she saw that her wisdom had already reached Naruto. In flashback, Konoha training grounds, current time. Let's just say that I had a good teacher that taught that loyalty is the key to uniting a team, Naruto said as Kakashi noting that him. Well, the timer should be going off any moment now. You should probably go off somewhere, Kakashi said. Naruto took off as soon as he was done. A few seconds later, the timer went off and everyone made their way back to the Heroes Memorial Stone. Sakura and Sasuke showed Kakashi that they had their bells. Kakashi congratulated them both and told them they could eat. He told Naruto that he would have to be tied to the log. Naruto willingly went over and let himself be tied up. Kakashi then told Sasuke and Sakura that they could eat their lunch, but were told that Naruto could not and that they could not feed him any of their lunch. Kakashi then said that they would attempt this test one last time just in case the results of the first attempt were a fluke before he left Team 7 so that they could eat their lunch. I still don't understand why you helped us, Naruto, Sakura said while Naruto just stared off into the ether. It doesn't matter if you understand it or not. Though I don't like it, you guys are my teammates, so I have to help you, Naruto said while Sasuke scoffed at him while he ate. You're an idiot who doesn't know how to take advantage of an opportunity and that's all there is to it, Sasuke said while eating his lunch in front of him in an unsuccessful attempt to irritate Naruto. He stopped when, to his amazement, he saw Sakura raising her lunch to Naruto. Naruto was equally surprised by this move. Don't think that this means that I like you or anything, but you did help me. This is just way for me to thank you, Sakura said as Naruto breathed a sigh of relief. Oh, thank Kami. For a moment I thought you were trying to make me fall for you or something, Naruto said as he got an angry look from Sakura. Do you want to eat or what? Sakura asked before she saw that Naruto now had a serious look on his face. You'll have to feed it to my mouth considering I'm a little tied up right now, Naruto said. Sakura, while undoubtedly angry, understood the circumstances. Fine, here, Sakura said as she took a little bit of the food with her chopstick and giving it to Naruto. The minute Naruto swallowed the food, there was a huge boom. Kakashi appeared a split second later with an angry expression on his face. Didn't I tell you not to feed him? Kakashi yelled as he noticed Sakura looked scared out of her mind while Naruto had a serious look in his eyes. Was JJ just giving him some of my LL lunches since he helped me get a BB bell? A terrified Sakura stuttered as Kakashi looked at her, then Naruto. Is this true, Naruto? Kakashi asked, though he already knew the truth. It's true. I gave Sakura her bell, Naruto replied while Sasuke just looked at him with anger. Well, if that's the Kazi broken bar, Kakashi said in angry tone just as Sasuke and Sakura began to brace themselves for the worst. Kakashi suddenly turned tail and smiled at them, though it was hidden behind his mask. A broken bar. You pass, Kakashi said cheerfully while getting shocked looks from Sakura and Sasuke. We broken bar passed, Sakura said before proceeding to jump up with joy after Kakashi's statement sunk in. Well, that was a good act you put on there, sensei, Naruto said. Even Naruto was willing to admit that Kakashi scared him at the beginning, though not by much. What do you mean we pass? Sasuke asked as he was still unsure what was going on. This test was all about teamwork and how well you three could work together. Naruto was the only one who realized it, though it was Sakura's actions that sealed the deal, Kakashi said as he untied Naruto. I figured as much, but why so much deception? If the goal was teamwork, why not have a bell for each of us? Naruto asked, to which Kakashi responded by pointing at the memorial stone behind him. It's something that a close friend of mine taught me. Those who break the rules are scum, but those who betray their broken bar are worse than scum, Kakashi said. Naruto nodded in understanding. He now realized this test was designed to see if the people partaking in it were able to place their team over the rules. So what now? Naruto asked after that they had passed their sensei's first test. Now? Team 7 starts missions tomorrow, Kakashi said as give the Genin a thumbs up. Finally, we can get down to business, Naruto thought as he left Kakashi and his teammates and headed home. Naruto and his team had been completing numerous D-rank missions, all of which felt like a waste of time and, to both Naruto and Sasuke, a waste of their skills. In Naruto's case, most no forget that all of these missions didn't even require the use of his Zanpakuto. Naruto was dying to get some action and, after going on a mission to retrieve Tora, the pet cat of the fire daimyo's wife, for the 10th time, he almost used his Zanpakuto on the feline in his frustration, having deciding that he would just put the cat out of its misery. And to get it out of his hair, so to speak. Kakashi managed to talk Naruto down, thankfully, after he promised that they wouldn't do this mission again. Naruto wasn't too happy in sparing the cat's life, but as long as he didn't have to deal with this cat ever again, he was satisfied. Upon returning Tora, the daimyo's wife crushed it with a hug and paid the Hokage before she left. Naruto now felt a little sorry for the annoying feline. As the daimyo's wife left the room, Naruto decided to voice his frustration. Old man, this pile of crap that you call missions is not what I thought I was going to be doing when I graduated, Naruto said as he crossed his arms. I understand that these aren't the most ideal missions, but they are essential to the village's financial survival, Sandaime said as he got a frustrated sigh from Naruto and his teammates, as they were all so tired of getting these chores. Can't you give me a mission that might force me to put some of my training to use? Naruto asked. Naruto was getting a little edgy over the fact that he had not been able to use what he had learned during his training in Las Noshes outside of practice sessions with the rest of his team, and he couldn't even use full power even then after nearly, and accidentally, killing an unsuspecting Genin team when he demonstrated his Grand Race arrow to his team. Well, there is this one C-ranked mission that we have here. A bridge builder from Land of Waves needs a team to escort him back home so that he can finish a bridge, Sandaime said as he looked over the mission description. Sounds better than walking a dog or pulling out some old woman's weeds, Sasuke said. He, like Naruto, was also at his wits' end with all the ridiculous missions. Okay then, bring out the client, Sandaime ordered as two Chunin near the door of the room went to retrieve the builder. The builder was an old man holding onto a bottle of alcohol and seemed to be little more than a drunk to Team 7. What he said next did little to improve Team 7's, or at least Sakura and Sasuke's, opinion of him. What is this? I pay you guys to give me top protection and you give me a Cyclops, an emo-looking, duck-butt-haired freak, and a pink-haired monster with the largest forehead that I have ever seen, the bridge builder said, earning himself some ugly looks from Sasuke and Sakura while getting a snicker from Naruto. Got anything to comment on me? Naruto asked. He just was dying to see what this guy could come up with for him. Nice outfit, the bridge builder said as he gave Naruto a thumbs up. Naruto chuckled at this, to which Sakura and Sasuke got even more steamed. Mr. Tizuna, you only had enough money for a low-rank escort detail. Besides, you said bandits and highwaymen were the only people that might come after you on your way home, so I think that you were in good hands, Sandame explained while smiling at Tizuna, who just rubbed the back of his head in embarrassment. The Sandame's comments, and Tizuna's reaction to that comment, caused multiple alarms to ring out in Naruto's mind. Why would he need top protection if he's only worried about a bunch of thugs? If he's hiding something, then this might just make things interesting, Naruto thought to himself before he decided not to voice his suspicions. Shall we go then, Mr. Tizuna? Kakashi asked Tizuna, who gave the jonin a sigh before nodding. Tizuna and her Shinobi escort left the Konoha and headed out to the Land of Waves a few minutes later. On the way there Sasuke didn't say much. Sakura tried to get his attention, and Kakashi rolled his eyes at Sakura's advances while Tizuna drank the rest of his drink. Naruto, on the other hand, was thinking the Espada and his fractions. He wondering how they doing and if he would ever see any of the Espada again. He knew that, eventually, he would see his fractions since he could call for them to join him whenever he pleased, though there was no need for that just yet. He snapped out of these thoughts when he saw a puddle on the right side of the road. Naruto would not have considered that out of the ordinary, if it wasn't for the fact that it hasn't rained in these parts for well over a month. Naruto smirked straight this as he walked past the puddle loosely to turn around sharply and, with his left hand, stabbed the puddle of water in the center. Tizuna, Sasuke, and Sakura looked at Naruto as if he was crazy until blood pooled out of puddle and two masked figures jumped out. Glad I wasn't the only one who noticed that, Kakashi thought to himself as he brought out a kunai. You little brat. How'd you find out? One of the masked guys asked as he brought out his clawed hand, which was chained to the clawed hand of his counterpart. Next time you should transform into anything except a puddle of water when it hasn't rained here in over a month, Naruto said as he unsheathed his Zanpakuto. So the kitty has a sword. Let's see if you can actually use that thing, other assailant said as he and his partner charged at Naruto with their claws ready to strike. Sasuke, Sakura, protect the bridge builder, Kakashi said as went to give Naruto a hand. Sasuke was a little reluctant to do that but had decided, wisely, not to get on Kakashi's bad side, while Sakura, on the other hand, had no problem staying out of the fight. Naruto blocked one of the attackers while the other one tried to attack from behind only to be cut off by Kakashi and his kunai for his efforts. Naruto spun around and kicked the attacker to his rear over Kakashi's head. When the rear attacker was sent flying, Kakashi cut the chain connecting him to his partner. Naruto then took the one he kicked by the throat and slammed against the ground, knocking him out cold. With that assailant unconscious, Naruto turned his attention to the other one, only to find that Kakashi had already tied him up to a tree after he had defeated him. You know, I could have taken them both, Naruto said as he was a little disappointed that Kakashi had stepped in during the battle. I know, but where's the fun in letting my students do all the fighting? Kakashi asked, rhetorically, as gave Naruto an eye smile. Anyways, why don't we find out who this guy is? Naruto said as looked at the bound masked man. These two are the demon brothers of Kiri. The one you took out is Mizu, and the one we have here is Gazu. They were both ninja from Kirigakure but had defected a while back. Now they're just a couple of missing nins, Kakashi said. Naruto nodded in understanding before he began to question Gazu. So tell me, for what reason would a couple of missing nins like yourselves have to attack us? Naruto asked as he got close to Gazu. We were assigned to kill the old man so he couldn't finish his bridge, Gazu said. Naruto frowned at him upon hearing this revelation. If that's the case, then who was it that sent you? Naruto asked, to which Gazu scoffed at him. You're gonna run into him sooner than later, you little punk, and when that happens you and your team are as good as dead, Gazu said. The missing nin let out an evil chuckle. As Naruto just smirked. We'll see about that, Naruto calmly said before he knocked Gazu out with a hit to the head. Is there something you forgot to mention back in Konoha? Kakashi asked while looking at Tizuna. Everyone else proceeded to do the same. Tizuna let out a sigh before he answered, I guess there's no reason to keep hiding it from you anymore. A powerful businessman and criminal boss by the name of Gato has been oppressing both my village and country. Gato runs a shipping magnate which he also uses as a front for smuggling various kinds of contraband and has taken over the shipping lanes into my country, which is our only way of getting supplies in and out of our country. If I can complete my bridge, it will open a different way of trading with different countries, and get us free from Gato's grip on our country, since he can't take that over without drawing suspicion from the other nations. Gato knows this and he has been trying to keep me away from the land of waves by any means necessary. I could only get enough money to pay for a C-ranking mission, which is why I said that bandits and thieves were the only ones that might come after me. I know I tricked you, but you have to understand that my village, and my country by extension, won't survive while Gato remains in power. I'm not asking you to stay with me. You can leave and end the mission right now if you wish, Tizuna said while Kakashi looked, first at him, and then at his Chunin team. What did you guys think we should do? Kakashi asked his team, who were now in thought. Naruto was the first one to answer. I knew something was amiss. Well, I wanted action, and now I've got it. It also sounds like this guy and his country are in a real bind and I can just stand around and let innocent people suffer. I'm in, Naruto said, getting a nod from Kakashi. Sure, it'll help me prove that I am an elite, Sasuke said, getting an approving nod from Sakura. Oh brother, Naruto thought to himself, rolling his eyes in annoyance. I guess it's settled then. We will protect you until the bridge is completed, Tizuna, Kakashi said, earning a smile from Tizuna. Thank you so much, Tizuna said as he kept walking with Team 7 to the land of waves. Zabuza's hideout, meanwhile. The demon brothers failed you, Zabuza Momoki. I am paying you top dollar for your services and this is what I get in return? Gato said before he was cut short by Zabuza, who pointed his executioner's blade at his employer's neck. Calm yourself, Gato. I see now that it was a mistake to send those two. I will deal with this Matera broken bar personally, Zabuza said as he smiled underneath his bandages. Team 7 was making its way closer and closer to Tizuna's village, staying on their guard for anyone that might come for them the whole time. Kakashi was keeping cool throughout the trip, though he stayed on his toes, so to speak, the whole time as well. Sakura was hoping that she wasn't going to have to fight anyone, considering her skills weren't up to par with either Sasuke or her sensei. She hadn't acknowledged Naruto's strength yet, though he could care less about her acknowledgement. Sasuke didn't care if he might be forced to fight, since he was an elite and, as such, he would be victorious against any opponent. Naruto, meanwhile, was actually hoping that he would get to fight a strong opponent. This was part of the reason why he became stronger in Las Nashas. Other than protecting those precious to him, Naruto wanted to get stronger by fighting the strongest. Maybe it was a bit of his mentor Noitrigilga was rubbing off on him, or, more than likely, he was just frustrated by the lack of action in his previous missions. The one thing that Naruto was certain of was that he had an itch to fight someone he could actually let loose on. Naruto was taken out of his train of thought when he heard something moving in a copse of nearby bushes. Naruto then leapt at the copse and unsheathed his Zanpakuto, pointing the tip at the source of the disturbance. He was surprised to see that the culprit was nothing more a white rabbit, which trembled as Naruto held his Zanpakuto at it. Naruto put his blade back into its sheath and picked up the little rabbit. Everyone else was wondering why he had lunged at a bush until they saw him emerge from the bushes with the rabbit in hand. False alarm, everyone, it was just this little guy here, said Naruto, giving a sheepish smile. Getting spooked by a little rabbit, loser? Sasuke asked mockingly, the smirk that he had vanished when he saw that Naruto was giving him an angry scowl. Not as spooked you'll be if I drop you in Hugomundo for 5 minutes, Naruto said, to which Sasuke quickly, albeit reluctantly, backed down in fear. Naruto not told his team much regarding his time training in Hugomundo to the members of his team. The stories he had told them, however, were terrifying enough for his teammates to wonder whether he had simply gone to hell for 7 years. Naruto, don't you think there's something weird about this rabbit? Kakashi asked. Naruto raised an eyebrow as he looked back down at the rabbit until he understood what Kakashi was talking about. This rabbit's coat is as white as snow. It's midsummer, so it should be gray. Someone's been keeping this rabbit some eons indoors and cool, Naruto said as he saw Kakashi nod at him. Before Kakashi could say another word, however, a huge sword appeared from out of nowhere and came flying towards the group. Everyone ducked except for Naruto, who, using his quick reflexes, managed to draw out his Zanpakuto. He spun underneath the spinning blade and thrusted the blade into the hole of the sword as it passed by him, causing the blade to spin around his Zanpakuto until it settled down towards its tsuba. Naruto pulled his Zanpakuto out of the hole of the huge blade. Naruto saw that it was a very large sword that was in the form of an oversized butcher's knife. Not bad, kid. I didn't expect that you would be able to maneuver that fast, Zabuza said as he appeared from the shadows. This is quite a large blade you have here. Are you compensating for something? Naruto asked. Zabuza narrowed his eyes at him. Rocker 1600 note, my other favorite funny moment. You better watch your mouth, kid, or I'll show you how to really wield a blade, Zabuza warned Naruto, who simply grinned at him. Now that is something I'd like to see, Naruto said before he tossed the executioner's blade back to Zabuza. Be careful, Naruto. This is Zabuza Momoki, one of the 7 swordsmen of the mist. He has been called the demon of the mist due to his brutality and bloodlust, so don't take him lightly, Kakashi warned, to which Naruto replied by giving him a smirk. Don't worry about me, sensei. This guy lost this fight the moment I became his opponent, Naruto said as he unsheathed his Zanpakuto and entered into his fighting stance. Don't push your luck with me, kid. You may have some skills, but I've been handling a blade a lot longer than you have, Zabuza said as he took his stance as well. Then how about you show me instead of talking me to death, Naruto said as he ran towards Zabuza. Gladly, Zabuza said as he swung his blade at Naruto's head. Naruto brought up his blade and met Zabuza's sword head-on. Naruto then proceeded to push back the executioner's blade before he made a vertical swing. Zabuza parried the strike before he spun around and swung vertically at Naruto, who simply ducked and landed a kick to Zabuza's chest, which sent him flying. Zabuza managed to recompose himself, but not before Naruto was already on top of him. Zabuza was barely able to bring up his sword in time to block Naruto's attack. I have to admit, I was expecting more from one of the 7 swordsmen of the mist, Naruto said in a rather insulting tone, putting Zabuza down even more with the fact that he was only fighting with one hand on the blade while the other hand was still in his pocket. Don't get overconfident so quickly, Zabuza said as he kept both hands on his sword. Naruto raised an eyebrow before he saw someone running past them both and heading right for Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura and Tazuna. It was Zabuza, which meant Naruto was fighting a clone. Naruto immediately used his free hand to disarm the clone of the executioner's blade and, in one swift and fluid motion, sliced off Zabuza's head. The real Zabuza, meanwhile, brought up his sword to try to slash through Kakashi, who had activated his Sharingan, to get to Tazuna. But as he was about to bring down his sword, Naruto grabbed Zabuza by his body strap. You should make sure that I'm taken care of before you focus on anyone else, Baka. Naruto said as he flung the swordsman to the spot where he had been fighting Zabuza's clone. Very well, I was getting sick of you anyway, Zabuza said as he began forming multiple hand signs. He's got something big up his sleeve. Luckily I got something up my sleeve for him, too, Naruto thought as he placed both hands on his Zanpakuto. Water style, great waterfall technique. Zabuza yelled as a huge wall of water surged around him and barreled towards Naruto. Move, Naruto. Kakashi yelled as he got the others out of the way. Naruto just stood there, however, as some powerful energy was building up in Naruto's blade, which took the form of an orange-colored wave that resembled a crescent moon. Getsuga Tensei Ring. Naruto yelled as he swung his sword and sent the massive wave of Reiatsu flying. The attack cut right through the wall of water as if it wasn't even there. Tazuna and the rest of Team 7 just looked on in shock as the attack then pushed right through Zabuza and sent him flying. He eventually smacked right into a tree back first. Zabuza then looked up and saw Naruto walking slowly towards him. Zabuza stood up, but was immediately pinned to the tree by 3 kunais, before he could do anything else. Kakashi then appeared on a tree branch above him. Nicely done, Naruto, Kakashi said, flashing his usual smile. Thanks. That's the same attack I used for my jutsu test back at the academy, Naruto said. When he did the attack at the academy it was, intentionally, much weaker than the one he just used right now, and even then he was still using only a tiny fraction of the full power of that attack. Impressive. Anyways, I think it's time to finish him, Kakashi said as he pulled out a kunai. Agreed, Naruto said as he took out his Zanpakuto in one hand. I am not gonna be put down by some little punk. You can ki, Zabuza said before he was struck in the neck with 3 Senbon needles. What the? Naruto asked before a Kirigakure Hunter appeared next to Zabuza. Thank you. If it had not been for your intervention and strength I don't think I would have taken Zabuza down, the Hunter Ninja said as he looked down at Zabuza. No prob, always happy to help someone with a problem, Naruto said as he sheathed his Zanpakuto. Now then I will take him away and dispose of his remains, the Hunter Ninja said while picking Zabuza up off the ground. Don't you think you should take care of that now? I mean that is how you guys do things professionally in your department, Naruto asked as he suddenly got a little suspicious of the ninja. You're quite clever. The problem with that is that we Hunter Nins also dispose of the bodywork and see us doing so. We'll definitely meet again, though, the Hunter Ninja said before taking off with Zabuza. That was an accomplice of Zabuza's. This fight isn't over yet, Naruto said, getting an agreeing from Kakashi. You're right, but for now let us get Tazuna to his village so that he can do his job and we can do ours, Kakashi said before he walked back to Sakura and the others with Naruto next to him. This mission just keeps getting better and better, Naruto thought to himself as smiled with sheer excitement. Thank you for watching.